I haven't opened mail in a month. Well, I've been dealing with ADHD burnout. A lot of things in my life have been piling up. Some of them literally. This pile of mail has been steadily growing on my kitchen countertop, and it's really just becoming like this mountain of anxiety. I think it's time to try and tackle this today, and you, my friends, get to come along for the ride. All right, let's open some mail. Oh, I don't know where to start. I love how paralyzing this is. It's so funny. Let's try this. I am Shira Himira. Ziploc bags. Oh, look, I have a place to put my recycling. Why have I been avoiding opening the mail? Maybe there's a level of fear there. When you feel like you just can't put any more on your plate. I mean, what is mail? It brings you good news, it brings you bad news, it brings you maybe responsibilities and things to add to your to-do list. And if you're already drowning, how can you possibly add one more thing? And yeah, this brings things to your front door. I mean, granted, how much of this is recycling or crap? I mean, a lot of it. So maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. But it doesn't mean that it's easy. When you can barely function, adding one more thing feels like it's just gonna if you feel like you've already collapsed and you're already at your lowest point, the wrong news can make you, it can take you to a place that's even lower. And that's, I didn't just wake up one day and decide to stop opening mail. It may seem like being in a place where this could happen comes out of the blue. But if you look back, you'll be able to see how your systems and routines, those things that keep you regulated and sane, those things have been wearing down and chipped away at until you're on this really thin ice. And one day when you've been carrying a really heavy load for way too freaking long, that ice, it fractures. It fractures and it breaks, and you end up drowning in this overwhelm. And that's where the burnout really comes in. I went through a prolonged period for about 2 years where I was in burnout. And the entire time I couldn't open mail at all. It held me hostage. I get really fearful anytime the mail starts piling up again because I don't want to go back to that place. The reality of it was that, not opening the mail did cause problems. I ended up missing a personal property tax payment, and that became an issue. And it wasn't even a massive bill. It was something that could have been handled and covered, but because my apprehension of adding any more to my plate was there, I just kept stockpiling and avoiding. And the mountain continued to grow. I remember even relocating it from our main kitchen living area situation, and I moved it to my office. The intention was that it was going to be a project that I was going to tackle, and it was going to be great. And I was going to do 30 minutes a day. I had a whole plan. And really, it just became I was tucking away my private shame in my office, and I continued to let it stockpile. Honestly, to this day, there are times where I'm going through things where I've stored stuff and I still may find an unopened envelope, and it sparks a little something. I can't be the only person that has random envelopes of unopened mail that they come across. Oh, it's so upsetting. Like I said, I don't want to get back to that place of hiding my shame again. Maybe that's part of why I'm making this video too. I found so much healing once I finally opened that really large pile of mail that I had been stockpiling. It wasn't easy, but it actually became the first stepping stone for me to get out of burnout and out of a dark place that was holding me hostage and holding me back. And I know this works. I know that attacking that pile, at least for me, attacking that pile that has been causing increasing anxiety, it was really at the forefront. It was the thing that it was one of the things that was really bothering me. And once I got it out of the way, I actually was able to breathe a little bit. And there was a part of me that's like, look, I did the hard thing. And it created some momentum for me. It created space for me to go, okay, what's next? Oh, real quick. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit subscribe, hit the like button, all that jazz. Why? Because YouTube needs to know that I exist so I can keep making videos. Thanks, y'all. This pile isn't that big. Now that, I mean, I don't know if you can see, it's dwindling down. It's still kind of large now, but it's not as crippling as I was making it out to be. Physically, this is not hard. Physically, this is not difficult. Mentally and emotionally, it is. I don't want to be so tripped up by my ADHD that it's holding me back. It's holding me down. This pile is honestly like a manifestation of my burnout itself. Internally, I'm asking myself, why do I get here? How can I never get here again? I don't know if I can promise myself I won't get here again. If I were to change the way that I'm thinking about this pile is so much smaller than that pile I had after my prolonged burnout. I could sit here and open the entire pile while talking to you during this video. I've made progress. It's been a few weeks, not 2 years. I should be proud of that, right? There's a part of me that is, and there's a part of me that's still like really disappointed that I ever let it happen at all again. Ultimately, I think I need to remember that when things like this happen, I shouldn't see it as a fault. I should see it as a symptom of a larger problem that already exists in my life. It's a warning sign. It's a signal that I need to make change. So far, I haven't been overly shocked by anything I've seen here in this pile, but I am realizing that maybe I need to shift my perspective. Instead of maybe seeing this as like a moral failing or as a shame, I think it's a bit far, maybe it's a bit far to go to say, I should be thankful for this. But maybe I should. Maybe I should be thankful that I'm getting, it's almost like external validation that something's wrong. It affects my mental health, my physical health, my relationships with myself and with others. I don't want to get there again. And maybe it's a lot easier to handle this small pile of mail than a room filled with piles that are my tucked away private shame in my office. If I was a friend to me, I would tell myself that this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to actually sit back and figure out what's next. What do I need to do to get those systems and routines that I've let fall away? How do I get them back? When I'm asking myself internally, what's the next thing? I'm a little blank. It's hard. It's hard to be confronted with that question. I still haven't found the thing that's supposed to like shock me in this mail yet. Why? Why do I have empty things? Seriously, this is empty. I did not put this in here for show. I just had it in the mail pile. Why? I love ADHD. Let me empty this and just put it right back in the pile. I'm feeling lighter. I am starting to feel lighter. I've only a couple pieces of mail left and I haven't been totally shocked yet. I've opened 2 electric bills. That means I have waited like a month. I haven't opened mail in a month? Okay, right now I'm really grateful I have things on autopay. Important information inside. Is it really important? Is it really that important? Is it gonna change my life? Where'd my scissors go? Okay. Aha! Yes, clean tick for the dog. I'm done. I'm done with the pile. I don't know if I should pound on the desk so much. Oh, the question really is, what's next? I make myself promises a lot, and I make plans for how I'm going to make my life better. It's the follow through that's really the struggle. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to be bringing my ADHD burnout recovery in front of the camera. I may crash and burn, but I'm wondering if having all of you to keep me accountable will actually be helpful. I know I'm not the only person who struggles with the ebbs and flows of burnout that happens over and over again. Ooh, I'm gonna wait for this, this fire truck to pass. It's kind of loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's kind of loud. I'm gonna be bringing my recovery in front of the camera for accountability. I'm really curious if it's gonna help more with that follow through. I can't say that's exciting. It's kind of terrifying. But if you're also struggling and trying to recover yourself, join me. Share with me. Share in the comments. I'd love to hear. Are you struggling too? Is following through on the promises you make to yourself hard? I think I'm actually looking forward to trying. I think I'm looking forward from going from this place where I feel like I just can't to being into a place of trying. Having ADHD or autism or both is hard. And sometimes we're confronted in a really real way with our limitations. Check out this video where I actually caught my own verbal shutdown on camera. And well, check it out, you'll see.